Welcome back to another episode of Table 500 in which your dreadful, horrible misplays, deck choices, ratios, etc. are roasted in a very toxic and horribly negative way with no productivity whatsoever involved. So you know what the fuck you're getting yourself into before you watch this and complain about people being a little too mean. So, today we've got Adrian's deck, which is labelled as What Cock Lockdown. And he's titled the email Shitting Fest. I think it's pretty obvious what this deck's job is, it's Watts. Listen here, you shit. I entered for the Table 500 livestream. The audience loved it and it didn't get in, so here are some replays. The deck is essentially a lockdown with Watts attacking directly. The deck sucks realistically against anything meta, but it shits on FarfaYGO Pro since everyone is trash. Wow. So you send an email and you attack me personally. And you think you're going to just get played on my YouTube channel? You think I'm just going to reward that type of toxic and negative behavior? You think you can just insult me and attack me like that, and I'm just going to show your replay to the world? Is that what you think you can do? Well, you know what, Adrian? You're completely fucking right. Let's get into your replays. So, What Dragon versus Blue-Eyed Cuck Dragon. Let's see what we got here. I don't know what your opponent's playing. It's definitely a mix of stuff. Are you going first? Dyna set double bottomless. I don't really know what your opponent can do now. I legitimately don't know what he can do. What does this deck do? Like, Keeper of the Shrine has 2100 defense? Holy shit. Which Blue Eyes player plays this? I've never seen this before. This card can be treated as 2 tributes for the tribute of a dragon. While this is in your hand or grave, if a face-up dragon on the field except itself is sent to the grave by a card effect because it was a private battle, you can specialist. Then if that monster was sent to the grave as a normal, you can add a dragon normal from your grave to your hand. You can only use this once per turn. Yeah, it's pretty slow and terrible, but you know what? It's funny because it's going to absolutely be enough to cause you a bit of an issue. However, on the plus side, what monsters can attack directly? So, holy shit, he tribute summoned. He tribute summoned Red MD, but it's okay. We had the answer for the bottomless trap hole, which, breaking news, is now at 3. So what does Giraffe do? I think your opponent can activate spell trap effects, or monster effects until the end phase of this turn. Okay? So he's like a cold, wavy boy. Setting a honest face down. You don't see that in Blue Eyes every day, and for good reason. There's a good fucking reason we don't see that in Blue Eyes. Well, 200 life points left. He's got trade in. I don't know, you're trying to trade in for some hope here, because there's really nothing you can draw here. I don't know why you haven't scooped. Yeah, okay. You're a brave man. Joe Alro. Yeah, you're a brave guy. You know, you're trying your best to make sure that you can, you play till the end. I give you credit for trying. But you're playing honest in Blue Eyes, so, you know. Because that's something Blue Eyes struggles with, right? Getting over big monsters. That's something that Blue Eyes struggles with. Getting over big fucking monsters, right? Alright, we're playing against Pedophilia Turbo. So, I hope you win this one. Are you going first? Yes, you are. Desires, absolutely, completely fine in this deck. Nothing to worry about. You're going to pick Blazing Mirror Force over Judgment. I really question that. I sincerely question that. But I guess you wanted some kind of protection for your Fossil Dyna. So, I mean, I guess that makes sense. Coronatus, I think, is the Rota one. Add a Triptrix monster. Yeah, I mean, you probably could have held that. Perhaps, maybe. I don't know, who cares. Messenger of Peace. Is it stops monsters with 1500 more attack? I mean, you had a Watt in your hand. Technically, you probably could have held this, you know. I mean, what possible trap hole could he search that affects your Watt monsters? I legitimately don't know. Traptrix, Trap Hole, Nightmare? I think that only works on special summon monsters. I can't think of a single trap hole that you care about. Other than OG trap hole from like 15 years ago, there is legitimately no other trap hole in the game that your deck cares about. Huh, I think. I could be wrong. But yeah, we're just going to poke him directly. And this is probably going to be game next turn. Unless he can muster up some kind of way to deal with basically nothing. Great. Oh, wow. These, this is peak Yu-Gi-Oh! You guys want the gameplay. You guys want skillful, amazing, perfect gameplay. You know, my boy Adrian's here for you, okay? You guys want any kind of skillful decks? Just holler at my boy Adrian here. He knows how it's done. So we're going first again? Oh, it's very convenient that every game that you've played so far and won and sent in the replay for, you've gone first. Very strange. Not a coincidence at all, I'm sure. It's not a coincidence at all. Alright, we're going to warning the ritual summon. Personally, I would have just let the Manju go through. But, you know, it's whatever. It's a 1-for-1. You don't really want a 1-for-1 with a strike. You always want to make sure that you plus out of it. Seahorse, adding the double Watt Giraffe. And we're going to attack directly. And we're going to keep the Battle Fader on the field, which can only activate, I believe, if you don't control a monster. Direct attack, yep. So keeping this on the field means we're going to be able to attack and not worry about another Battle Fader. I probably would have cleared it anyway, just because it was ritual fodder for Relinquish. But hey, you've got the strike for the Relinquish, so it's whatever. And then you've got the Storming Mirror Force for the Relinquished attack for the second ritual summon. So you know, really, Adrian here, he doesn't give a shit about what his opponents do, because he's always got a response, and it comes in the form of little fucking manga anime zoo monsters, like literal, like this is the shit you see in a zoo. It's the shit you see in a zoo. Getting kaiju'd, but who cares? We just clear those, and we're back to our standard play of What Cobra attack. Okay, this is what we're trying to do in this deck. Okay, we're trying to put a little snacky boy on the field. You know, who would win? 8,000 fucking life points or one snacky boy? I think we know the answer to that one, huh? Rota for a bunch of monsters. Now, I'll tell you something, right? If there was Walt monsters that could search back row, holy shit, this deck would be broken. Oh my god. I'm waiting for the day we get Watt support, and it's just like, yep, Watt fucking Anteater. He search a counter trap or some shit. Broken. And you're just gonna Magic Sunder your opponent for game. Shoutouts to Dzif. Why nobody plays Magic Sunder? Shoutouts to Dzif. That video has like 100,000 views. Why nobody plays Magic Cylinder? What do you mean? My boy Adrian here plays Magic Cylinder. It won him a game. It won him a fucking game. There you go. Eat my ass, DZ. Alright, next up, finally, we've got Watts of Armageddon. Alright, so this replay might be broken. But, you know, YGO Pro had an update recently, so this might not work. But we'll see. We'll go as far as this can go. Alright, Desires, Terraforming, Ritual Sanctuary, Error. Okay, sweet. It was looking good, though. It was looking good. Alright. I think we've watched all of them. Yes, we have. So that was against the Pedophilia deck and the Magic Cylinder, and unfortunately, that replay is broken. So, we have 2 minutes left. We have 2 minutes left of this video to fill in so we can hit the 10 mark, add revenue point. So, you know, we're going to discuss Watt theory for another 2 minutes or so. Okay, boys? What can I say? It's just how it is, you know. I'm just trying to keep it real. Anyway, let's get into the Watt theory. Okay, so we got Double Thunder Seahorse. This guy is Rhoda for a Thunder Light, which is Watt Pheasant and Giraffe and Watt Cope. It's literally every card in your deck. Is there any reason whatsoever that you decided to not max this out at 3? I can't, like, maybe I'm stupid, but this seems to be Rota for every single card in your deck. Well, every monster except Fossil Dino, right? Every single monster in your deck can be searched by Thunder Seahorse. So I don't know why this card isn't in your deck. It honestly, it kind of baffles me a little bit. Fossil Dino is pretty staple. That's fair enough. Can't special. What do you mean it can't special? You can discard, add 2 level 4 Light Thunders of the same name with 1600 or less attack. You can only use this once per turn. You cannot special during the turn you activate. Who fucking cares? What do you mean? Who cares? You don't special summon in this deck. You normal summon a fucking Snacky Boy. That's all this deck does. Who cares if you can't special summon? I don't get it. I don't get it. So who cares about the special restriction? You guys are bad at this game. 3 and 3 and 2 honest. It's a bit weird. I don't know. Honest doesn't seem necessary in this deck. Messenger piece at 2 is probably fine. Desires, however, you gotta bump this up, man. You gotta bump this up to 3. I honestly, I just cut the fucking honests. Like, just cut the honests. Like I'd suggest torrential, but your monsters are kind of valuable. Like if you run out of them, you're fucked. If you don't draw enough monsters or you don't get to enough pressure, you're gonna be shit on. So play your pots at 3, guys. It's very important. This is a Christian stream, and I do not promote marijuana usage in any way. But you gotta max out on your pots, okay? We gotta get as many pots as possible because we gotta get to our engine. We got to get to our deck. It's very important. All right. But yeah, I would like probably try find a way to bump this desires. I would just cut the honest. Everything else is probably fine. The magic cylinder, it is what it is. You're trying to make a point. I appreciate your struggle. So you keep marching, you keep protesting. Side deck, bunch of 2-ofs. Yeah, okay. Good. Yeah. You need to pay attention to my ratio section of my deck building guide when that comes out eventually. All right, that's enough Watt theory, guys. Thank you everyone for watching. This has been a Table 500 with a Watt deck. If you've watched this far and you felt like this one was a little bit boring, I don't really know what you expected to when we came into this watching Watts. I mean, were you expecting crazy combos and shit? No, we were definitely always seeing Magic Cylinder pass. Okay, thanks everyone, and see you next time.